One of the biggest green flags for my husband was that I didn't change a bit around him. And this wasn't just like something that I thought was the case. My friends noticed. They were like, wow, you are not performing one bit. You are not toned down or any less like nuts than you are in front of us. And that was really important to me for this reason right here. Thank you. This is my mutual. I love following him. He's Irish. He's living in France. And deconstructing patriarchy. And this comment right here, you know, my husband has said similar things. He noticed when women were policing themselves. And honestly, because he wanted an authentic person and not some like paper cutout figure of a person, this performative thing that a lot of women have been trained to do because of patriarchy and the way we were raised and the way we were taught that everything we do is just too much, is too much, right? That we police ourselves and try, and like this comment said, a man that really likes the toothless version of you is the very man who won't want you to have agency, who will make everything hard for you. Because if you are presenting to this person because you want to impress them and you don't want to scare them off because maybe they can't handle you, you know, later on they'll handle you. But right now, you know, y'all, these are the very men who are going to not want you to be who you are. I mean, obviously, you want to feel good, you know? And for a lot of women, wearing a nice dress and maybe doing your hair and just looking nice because you feel good, that's different. What I'm talking about is policing your actions, performing for this man, trying to be what you think he wants you to be. And a lot of times, some of these men don't want you to be that person. And if they do want you to be that person, red flag. And you can't keep it up anyway. Nobody can perform forever. You're eventually going to have to drop your mask the same way men will pretend to be something and then drop their mask, right? But it's not just men who do this. We do this. And eventually, you know, this like well put together person that you're trying to pretend to be, your mess, your chaos is going to seep through. And then this person's they're going to be like, who are you? My husband knew exactly who I was. Now, obviously, it takes a while to get to know somebody. And that's why time and consistency are really the only thing you have to go on, because people can fake for a while, but not forever. We know that men will fake so much stuff. Y'all, they fake illnesses. They fake bad moods to keep us in line. They fake just, you know, we know weaponized incompetence, but like I mentioned in my last article today, they will literally fake pretending to forget to bring protection over because they don't want to wear it. They fake and they lie all the time. But eventually those lies will catch up with them if you're paying attention, because they can't be consistent over a long period of time in their lie. But neither can you. If it's really important to a man that you are like this porcelain doll and you're just so well put together, you know what I mean? That you got to sleep in your makeup. You know what I mean? That's not who you are. And I know it takes a lot for us to let down our walls and really be our true authentic self. But I'm telling you, if you are selling an image, an idea, a persona that does not line up with you, you're setting yourself up to possibly be in an abusive relationship. At the very least, you are signing yourself up to get dumped when this person figures out that you're not that person. And honestly, I'd say take a dump on your first date, because a man who can't handle a woman who can take a dump, how do you think he's going to be in the delivery room when you crap all over yourself if you choose to have children? How do you think he's going to be when that diva cup, you know, is like, oh, it spills everywhere? Do you think he's ever going to want to have like bloody schmegs? Probably not. Because, ew, women bleed. I'm telling y'all, I'm not saying be rude. I'm not saying like purposely be a mess, but stop biting your tongue on dates. Stop pretending to think one way and think actually the total opposite. Don't pretend that you're not a feminist. Don't pretend that you don't care about things you really care about. And absolutely, don't pretend like you're a cool girl, a chill girl, low maintenance, if you are not, because y'all are not a good fit. And a man who wants a cool girl is going to exploit every bit of you. It takes a lot of healing to be okay with yourself and to love how kind of crazy or weird you are. You are approaching dating like a used car salesman and not seeing who you are, your value. And even if you don't believe all this stuff, you got to act like you do. I still have a ton of insecurity, but I try to make sure that my actions reflect where I'm heading. And that's the difference. I may not have always believed that I deserved a really great partner, but damn it, I acted like I did. And it paid off in the end. And only for me, because I almost died by not acting like someone who thought she deserved more and settling for a sociopath who was broken. And if you can't act like someone who values themselves in the dating world, you shouldn't be dating. Not now. Tap out, heal your stuff, focus on friends and community, and come back around when you're feeling really good about yourself. Because if you're a woman who dates men and you're not feeling good about yourself at all, you could die. And I don't say that lightly as someone who almost died. Dating men is the most dangerous thing you can do as a woman under patriarchy. Don't take this lightly.